moving over to this week, I want to do a little game called Contender or Pretender. I have some teams I'm going to throw at y'all, and I want to see if y'all think the team's a contender or pretender in terms of winning the national title, not necessarily making the
Okay.
playoffs. Because there's so many
Yeah.
teams
Okay. Yeah.
that are still able to make the playoffs. Who are the teams that are who have a really legitimate shot of winning the national title? That's what I want to know. So I'm gonna start off with. Let's start off with Pat first. First up, the team I have for you is Tennessee, contender or pretender?
Doing the Natty.
Yes.
Pretender.
Yeah.
They're good. I think they'll make the playoffs. I do. I think they'll maybe lose one or two more games, but I just don't think Nico is there yet as a quarterback to lead them to the Natty.
Mm.
With as good as defenses as they're going to see in the playoffs, I just don't think. Yeah, I think no discredit to Josh Heupel in Tennessee, but I just don't win the Natty. They're pretenders.
Pretenders. Okay, cool. Uh,
Next year, I think they're more contenders next year. So because Nico would be another year in, but this year pretenders.
Next year for sure. Yeah. Jacob, I have Clemson.
Contender.
Contender?
I think they're a contender. I do. I really do. I really do. They struggled in week one against Georgia. A lot of teams struggled against Georgia. I think the things that Georgia exposed in week one, they fixed. And their defense is looking a lot better, but to me, the biggest difference is Cade Klubenek is balling. Cade Klubenek is playing some football. And
He's balling.
he's playing some football. And in order to win a national championship, you need a quarterback that's playing some ball. And obviously, Clemson's their defense is who we thought they were. So, yeah, I think they're a contender.
I have a question on top of that. If they play Georgia this week, how would that game play out?
I think Georgia wins, but I don't think they win whatever it was, like 31, like
Wasn't it 41-17?
I think it was like 31-3 or some
yeah,
shit.
that's what I was gonna say. I thought that was 31.
34-3. 34-3.
Yeah, if they played right now, I would go like a 27, 21, 27, like 24 type game.
Mm.
I think so.
Pat, you shaking your head?
I just don't trust Cade Klubenek.
That's fair.
No. Fair, fair,
Good
fair.
thing he didn't ask me.
I know.
I'm just kidding, dog.
Cool, man.
Pat, next team I have for you is Alabama.
Contenders.
Contender.
Yeah.
Even what you've seen the last 2 weeks, can this team win the national title?
Yes.
Okay.
They lost to Vandy, right?
Yep.
Vandy's always just gonna find a way. I'm a big Diego Pava fan and Vandy fan, but I think when it gets down to it, as the season goes on, Bama has that experience across
Mm.
the board. From it's a new coach, but Kalen DeBoer has that experience. He went to the Natty last year with Washington. He lost, but he knows what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
And then just the players are still Nick Saban's recruited players. We know and they're all good. They've been there. But Jalen Milroe, I think, is just gonna keep. Yeah, I don't think he hasn't played bad. He didn't play bad against Vandy, did he? It was just the defense played
Well,
terrible.
he played pretty well in that game. He had 2 turnovers, the fluky pick six, and then he got
Oh
screwed.
yeah. So yeah, he's
But
gonna
they still
continue.
scored 42.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna continue to keep playing at a high level, and because of
He's
him,
not the defense is their issue.
I know. I'm saying because of him, they're contenders.
Yeah.
As you can see, they give up 40 plus, he can score 40 plus. And in the playoffs,
That's fair.
I think when it comes down to it,
Defense wins
he's one of the
championships.
better QBs
But
in the nation.
my issue with Bama, and I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Scratch the Western Kentucky game. That doesn't. We're not talking about that. Group of five. In the other games that they've played, the South Florida game, they struggled the whole game besides the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
The Wisconsin game, okay, they looked really fucking good. The first half of Georgia, really fucking good. The rest of the season, they haven't looked that good.
Well, I'm telling you, their defense is a liability, man.
The whole South Carolina game, the whole Vandy game, and the second half of Georgia and the South Florida game have been really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if
But
it's they have problems. Like Alabama has a glaring issue that if they
yeah,
don't fix, they are not going to win a national championship.
Nick Saban would never.
I'm just saying, bro. Like when you have a captain that throws a fit on the field, and that's a glaring issue. That cannot happen.
so I saw his hits fit on the field, but it came to find out that he didn't want to sub out the game when the coaches were like, "Hey, come out the game." He was like, "No, I'm not coming out."
That makes
They would
sense.
never.
Yeah, Still, still, I don't.
To throw the mouthpiece, that's okay, but to kick
No,
the
bro.
ball like
Neither
that,
one is
that
okay.
was excessive.
Dude,
To throw the mouthpiece, that's
No,
okay,
it's
but I
not.
get it. You're
It's
mad.
not.
But you
It's
don't get
not.
to kick the ball.
Neither one is okay.
Bro, I was laughing when he did that.
No, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
their defense. Who's their DC?
remember he hired Kalen DeBoer hired. No, didn't he hire the
Kane
guy from
Wommack.
like Buffalo and
Kenny Womack, they said?
Yeah.
from Buffalo, right?
South Alabama.
He was the head coach.
Yeah.
And he hired somebody else. They had two DCs.
He hired Buffalo's head coach as his OC, right? Or somebody's head coach.
No, they have two DCs. They have co-DCs.
No.
Yeah, they have co-DCs, so
Go what?
they have co-DCs. They both came with him from Washington.
That's right.
Yeah.
Co-DC is the Buffalo coach. Was the old Buffalo coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's Kane or Kenny? Kenny, right?
It's Kane Womack
Oh,
and
Kane Womack's from Washington.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the Buffalo head coach.
Yeah. He's
And
co-DC.
then the South Alabama head coach is the OC.
OC, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I've never seen that. He hired two head
his
coaches.
OC from Washington went to the
Is on the
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Ryan
to be
Grubb.
their OC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
also just think Ryan Williams and Jalen Milrow in the end can make enough plays versus another duo head to head.
That's fine, but your defense has to make stops.
I'm over Bama.
Yeah, me too.
Bama LSU is gonna be a shootout.
Nah, we'll fuck them up, bro.
Jacob, Penn State, contender, pretender.
Contender.
Mm.
Contender. Honestly, they'll beat Ohio State.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Respectively. You hate Ryan Day.
I do hate Ryan Day.
Bro, his resume and James Franklin's resume in big games are the exact same. Terrible.
I'm not a big James Franklin guy.
So that's why they're pretenders.
If you ask me right now if Ohio State was a contender or pretender, I'd say Ohio State's a contender. Penn State is also a contender. It has nothing to do with my thoughts on their head coach. They're not bad head coaches. They just don't win the big game.
Bro, you hate Ryan Day.
Yeah, bro, Ryan Day has that face where just like punch it. Like it's just something about him, bro. I don't know. No, Penn State's a contender.
Contender. Okay.
I think Drew Law taking big steps this year. And I think what helped Penn State is we know they have a good defense, but what's helped them a lot, and what's I think been the biggest change for Kansas is their OC going to Penn State.
Oh, Kotoniki,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kansas.
yeah.
That's huge. That's huge.
And
Um,
their run game is insane, bro.
What happened?
they're honestly, this is one of the most balanced Penn State offenses I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
throw you, to a win, and then they can have two backs that can just run all over anybody.
Katron Allen and Nick Singleton.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was
and then
watching.
wearing the tight ends going crazy.
Best
Best
tight
tight
end
end
in
in
the
the
country.
country.
That's Terrence Ferguson.
Nah.
Uh, yeah. I mean, they're good. I think they have a shot. I just don't think they're contenders just because I've never seen James Franklin win the big game. But Drew Loy is
Yeah,
playing. He's always been good, but he's playing at the best level he's played at, and that's why they're so balanced.
yeah. Pat, last one. Miami, contender, pretender.
You want to talk about big games and coaches? Man, Mario Cristobal. I like the guy.
No, you don't.
He put Oregon where they are. He left and got Dan Lanning, so I'll forever grateful for him for that. But he can never win the big games. He can't. I think if I don't think they win the ACC, I think Clemson does. So I don't know. So they'll get in the playoffs, but I think they could lose in the first round.
First round, yeah. They
Cam Ward's balling, he is, but that defense is worse than Bama's, and Bama's is. I think I don't know why I brought compared to defenses because I think Bama would smoke Miami, but
The problem with Miami is they're gonna get in like super close games and
yeah,
shootouts just because their defense is so bad, and it's gonna be a toss up of what the fuck Mario Cristobal's gonna do.
you have no idea, bro. No idea. I saw him for
Who,
3 years, four
Mario?
years.
I can tell you exactly what he's gonna do.
Wow. He'll find
He'll
a way
find
to
a way to
lose,
lose the game.
and it was miserable. He doesn't adjust either. That's the thing is he's horrible in-game making in-game adjustments. And it's the same staff that went at Oregon. So yeah,
Mario.
I don't think he'll never win the big games. He didn't win them really for us. He won the Rose Bowl and the Pac once, but that was also just Justin Herbert
Yeah,
carrying,
Justin Herbert was bowl.
carrying us, bro. It's Justin Herbert, so and
That
Herbert
Herbert
guy.
guy was pretty good, wasn't
Yeah, that's my guy.
Okay, okay, okay. That's contender pretenders. Okay,
he?
so
Jimmy,
I
I
want.
have one for you.
What's that
I have
I
one
have
for
one for
you.
you.
for me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
I was gonna ask. No,
No, I agree.
I would say no too.
no. They're 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 not balanced enough
At
on
all.
offense.
Yeah,
At all.
they just. Yeah,
They're a
I
really
agree.
really physical team that can run the ball and whatnot. But if they play any team with any resemblance of an offense,
Yeah.
they're gonna lose just because they won't be able to keep up.
Yeah.
Like Army and Navy, they
They
play them
got the
both.
bowl coming up,
They play them both.
both. So
Show love to the academies.
they're probably gonna lose one of those games. If I'm being honest.
That's what I was telling Pat. I
I
feel
feel
like
like
one of them will beat them, and I think it'll be Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
never, ever, ever, ever buy the Notre Dame hype. Ever.
I got a question. When are they going to have a quarterback that they develop in house?
They have one right now. Um, I imagine CJ Carr starts next year as a true sophomore, redshirt freshman.